Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm the General Manager for Alani Whitsundays.
My name's James, captain on board Alani.
I would be the lead deckhand, absolutely. Lead deckhand, slide technician, that's one of my roles as well.
Yeah, cool.
Hit me, Jamie, hit me.
I don't know.
In this episode, you'll hear from our crew about their experiences within the yachting industry and receive tips on how you can kickstart your yachting career too.
From down in Sydney, grew up in the North Shore.
I'm from Newcastle, it's 2 hours north of Sydney.
From the Gold Coast originally, and moved up to Hamilton Island in 2014.
Just after school, I was 18 when I first got into yachting.
Would say 18 years of age over in Florida, South Florida particularly, Fort Lauderdale.
I was very lucky to grow up sailing a lot, and that's kind of led into the yachting industry, and then transitioning over to super yachts and working my way up, starting on Hamilton Island actually.
You know, it's such a different part of the world up here. You can be going out for a sunset cruise one afternoon or out to Whitehaven the next day.
Definitely say the crew. The crew is a major part of Alani.
The crew plays such a massive role in creating the extraordinary experience, but what really separates Alani is our dynamic and team structure. The main positive of that is it allows our team and our crew on board to focus fully on the engineering, the maintenance, the presentation, and their priorities 110%, keeping the boat immaculate at all times. We can be ready for charter every day of the year, and it allows me to give our time to our guests, whether it's pre-bookings, during the bookings, or any stage of inquiry. I'm always available.
Location, Hamilton Island, you can't beat it, in my opinion.
We've got house and yacht packages, so we can sort of tailor any day to however people want it. You know, I don't get a lot of free time.
Free time,
I definitely love hitting the water as soon as we can. Jet skis, our ski boat, whether it's wakeboarding or learning to foil or heading out to Whitehaven.
But you know, when I do get a little bit of free time, I like to head out on the trails for a mountain bike or out on a ski boat wakeboarding.
I definitely find myself out fishing a fair bit, all the water sports on the island, hiking, biking, just enjoying the island for what it has to offer.
Obviously it's a pretty unique part of the world. We could be out snorkeling within 30-40 minutes, which is just sort of unheard of for a lot of places.
The Great Barrier Reef itself is amazing, a beautiful playground of water activities.
It's been actually quite a big priority for Alani to be able to protect the magic, and in doing that we do our part for the reef, but we also take the time to educate our guests.
The waters up here are phenomenal. Winter's our peak season. Good anchorages, you know, you can't get over Whitehaven Beach or Chalkies. Good snorkeling, no matter what the weather's doing, we can provide a pretty good day. Wasn't too sure really, that's sort of why I got into boating, just because I didn't know what to do. Yeah, operating cranes would be cool.
Firefighting, I'd say, was one of my dreams growing up.
I would have stayed down the path I was with uni, and that was through nutritional medicine. I still do and have a big passion for sports nutrition. I never saw myself going into the yachting industry. It happened, you know, quite naturally, and I love it.
So what got me into the industry was a friend. He started about a year before me over in Florida. He called me up and said, hey, it's a great opportunity, come over and get some certificates. And yeah, away I went.
the diversity. I loved working on the deck, I loved working in the interior, I loved being out in the water. I also love the progression that you can have through the yachting industry. I'd say what keeps me going now is my passion for Alani.
Keeping up to date with all the qualifications and constantly striving to get to the next level up and trying to be the best that I can. Best advice I'd have for someone looking to get into the industry is find a boat, work the deckhand, steward, just get involved. That's the best thing you can do.
My advice would be just to go get your certificate, ENG1, and just find a job and start working. Good crew agencies to sign up to. Be ambitious, put your hand up. I've been all up and down the east coast of America, all the way up to New York, Boston, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, Newport, Rhode Island. Then all the way back down to South Florida, the Keys, Naples, Florida. Also spent a lot of time in the Bahamas, the Paradise Island, Atlantis, the Caribbean, St. Martin, St. Thomas. A lot of time in South America, sailing the Patagonian canals, fjords down there around Cape Horn, Porto Williams, Ushuaia. That was kind of the start of my yachting career. Being over in the Bahamas, diving with sharks, that was absolutely amazing. So I had a great time, 8 years in total now, so been working and enjoying. Have fun, see where it takes you.
I get this question quite a lot and it's great. We really want to encourage anyone and everyone to be involved with such a fantastic industry. My biggest advice is do a course. Get your foot in the door by learning what it takes to be in the role that you're interested in and get to know whether it is for you or not. These courses are great at showing the whole picture of not just the glamorous side of travel and the beautiful boats and all the fun activities, but it also teaches you about the hard work that goes into the yachting career. And it's not for everyone, but it could be for you. So wherever you are, talk to crew agents, do what you have to do to get your foot in the door. Don't just expect to stand at the back of the boat and be welcomed on. You have to put the hard yards in first. Next week on the show, we're visiting the Alani house. Let us take you on a tour of the beautifully designed home on Hamilton Island. With $1 million views out of the Whitsunday Islands, you'll get to see why it's the perfect spot for your next getaway.